Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of the Looks Like On podcast.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I have a huge fever, but we're still good. I'm here chilling with Dylan. I'm chilling like a villain with Dylan. And we're at this like lotus pond. Yeah. Anyway, so I found this German dude on Instagram. Actually, we found each other, and turns out he's also a mindfulness coach. And this is the conversation. Yeah, it was really unexpected and super awesome. We talked about mindfulness, coaching, and we talked about how the German coach likes to touch his balls and sniff his fingers. It was awesome. Yeah, it's family friendly. Any thoughts, Dylan?
No.
That's it. All right, peace.
Yo, can you hear me?
Perfect. Can you hear me as well?
Hey, man. Yo, what's up, dude?
Hey. Good to see you.
You too, man. Where are you right now?
I'm in Germany right now. Yeah, in Western Germany, and I'm just noticing this thing's a bit annoying. I'm gonna
Okay.
put it away. Better.
Wait, what's your town or your city called?
I live in it's called Königswinter. It's near Cologne.
Ah, cool. Nice.
And where do you live?
Right now I'm in Saigon, Vietnam.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. You said it on Instagram. Yeah.
It's like maybe a 6 hour difference, right? I think 6 or 5 hours. I forget.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Cool, sick, man. Wait,
Yeah.
how did we even find each other again on Instagram?
I think I saw a reel about how to capture attention by doing something while
Oh,
speaking, and I saw your comment and I found it really interesting. And then I just saw that you're doing similar things to me.
oh, it's sick, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I saw that post, I tried to make one video like that, but then I think I just stopped doing it. Yeah. So yeah, man, I wanted to ask you, well, tell everyone your name first.
Yeah, so I'm Maximilian Plück.
And you're a coach.
Yes, for yeah, burnout avoidance basically and mental health optimization.
Nice, man. Yeah, like I usually ask people here, like, how did you become a coach? Like what led to that happening?
Yeah, it was that meditation really helped me achieve better grades in school, uh, more than any other techniques that I tried before, studying techniques, because meditation really helped me achieve more clarity and focus. So that's what I kept going with also after school. And then I checked other possibilities to up level my health and well-being, such
Mm,
as yoga and several breathing techniques, general information about health. And I also became a certified meditation and mindfulness teacher by
nice.
yeah, doing an online course. And yeah, then I went through several coachings in the personal development space and spirituality space. And yeah, now I just want to passionately pass on what I learned and help people with it.
That's awesome. And like for everybody listening, like you should know that my goal is also to be a mindfulness coach. And I didn't know Maximilian was a mindfulness coach till he said that just now. But somehow we connected.
Yeah, I think that's also why I found your profile so interesting. I think it says calm mind coach Nick, and I think having a calm mind is very valuable. I think it's a good foundation for handling everyday life.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that I found that very interesting.
And I still have challenges. Like even this past weekend, I was I was on like a short beach trip, and for some
Mhm.
reason I expected everything to be perfect. And when I got there, like every little mistake along the way, like it was annoying me so much, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah,
And
yeah, mm.
did you ever feel like so annoyed or so angry that you can feel like the veins in your head kind of like vibrating? Did you ever feel that?
I feel that sometimes when I feel a bit overwhelmed or stressed,
Mm,
but I don't know, when I'm angry or not content about something, I try to just express it with words and gestures as soon as possible,
mm.
kind of that way releasing the pressure. So yeah, that's how I go about it. Or of course, just solving whatever is the issue as soon as
Hmm.
possible to
Sure.
let go of that pressure. Yeah.
So like I didn't know those things. I didn't know how to do that.
Yeah, it's
So
difficult sometimes.
yeah. So the only thing that came to mind was like I was observing the beat, right? The heartbeat in my veins. And I love music. So I was like, wait, it kind of sounds like a beat.
Wow, that's amazing.
Then like I'm like dancing to it. I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. And then it starts to go down and I can't really feel it anymore. So then I just stop dancing.
Mm. And yeah, now that you say it, I think I saw something about that trick on. Yeah, you shared a reel about it
Yeah,
lately on Instagram.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm gonna try it.
Try it out, man. Yeah. I think also because like my family is from Peru actually. So
Mm,
we love to like hear music like, like Daddy Yankee and stuff like that. Like kind of like
mm.
Despacito. Like that genre is we love that.
Nice. Yeah, I like it.
That's sick, man.
Nice.
Wait, who taught you meditation when you were a kid?
It's a very interesting story. There's a German YouTuber who made content about how to achieve better grades in school, and he was very successful with it. But after some time, he burned out, and then he stopped making content. And
Mm,
then after a year or so, he came back and told his audience about what has happened and also what helped him get back on track and actually helped him feel better than ever before. And this was meditation, and put he put it across in such an authentic and personal way, how it worked for him, that I thought, okay, I just have to try this.
mm,
uh, and yeah, it really grabbed me very soon, because I immediately noticed how helpful it is to have a space between yourself and your thoughts,
yeah.
noticing that you are not your thoughts, but you can observe them. And sometimes what your thoughts are saying is not even really true, and you can observe that. This space just gives you a lot of freedom, and I love that from the beginning.
Ah, nice. That's awesome, man. Like how did the teacher explain what meditation is?
Um, he showed us a very simple meditation technique. It was basically just sit and then close your eyes without having any intention, like you don't want to get anywhere, or you don't expect anything, but you
Hmm.
just close your eyes, and then things will come naturally. Just after 10 minutes, see what happens, without any goal or so. And yeah, what it actually worked for me, because what happened is that I noticed how thoughts just come and go, even if I don't do anything, even if yeah, I don't actively think, but thoughts still come and go. And that made me feel that I am not my thoughts, but I can be their observer, which was
Nice.
very helpful. Yeah.
And so was this before or after you heard of Krishnamurti?
Before this was like the total beginning.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
How did you happen to come across Krishnamurti content?
I think it was just on YouTube. I listened to another YouTuber who made content about spirituality, who uh, is Leo Gura from actualize.org. And he mentioned a technique about self-inquiry. And
Oh,
in that context, I think he mentioned him, and then I looked up his talks on YouTube. Yeah.
true. Wait, so then you've heard of Ramana Maharshi, I'm guessing, right?
Uh,
He
yeah,
looks like
yeah.
this guy with like wearing a diaper, basically.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to his ashram last year, like around February.
Wow.
For,
How
for
was it?
Dude, it was awesome. Like we were there for about 10 days. And like I was talking about it with a friend today. Like I think like the we did meditation in different places, like sometimes in caves or different places. But the place where I felt it was like the most powerful was Ramana Maharshi had a little room where he would hang out with people and whatever. So we did it there at 5 a.m. and it was full of people.
Mm.
Already at
Wow.
5, it was packed. I was like, damn, that was so
5
powerful.
a.m. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Wow.
sick. Oh, you know what?
Mm.
Now that I think about it, I went to a bookstore in that little town, and in one section was only Krishnamurti, only his
Wow.
books.
Okay. Mm. Interesting. So, yeah, that's also one interesting question I would ask. I would like to ask you.
Yeah.
What topics are you most immersed in? You sound like you're very immersed in the mindfulness and meditation field as well. Or yeah,
Mhm.
just tell me about what, for example, what do you tend to do with your coachees? That would be very interesting to me.
That's a good question. I guess give them as much clarity as possible, or
Yeah,
help them to find their clarity, I guess.
yeah, that's very important.
And I feel like I can only do that as far as I've done it to myself.
Mm,
And also maybe it feels like there's no finish line. Maybe I don't know. So just keep
mm,
expanding.
true, true. Yeah, that's very well said, I think. Mm.
But yeah, I heard about Krishnamurti through a Buddhist monk in Vietnam. He let me borrow one of his books. And he also let me borrow Power of Now.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I've read that book as well. Yeah,
Like
it's a very good book. I tend to recommend it a lot.
like I read it like 3 years ago and I didn't really understand it so well. And I
Mm.
just reread it last month. Now it's like, holy shit, man. This is
Mm.
powerful.
Yeah, yeah. I think Eckhart Tolle says in the beginning of the book, don't read this book with your mind. Like, I don't know exactly the way he phrased it, but he said
Mm,
kind of like, just let it, don't analyze what you're reading, just let it sink in. And
hmm.
I think yeah, when you do that while reading the book, it really helps you a lot more. I think in the beginning, I ignored it a bit and I did try to analyze it, which was not the best idea. So, yeah, it's really a book that helps you the most when you let it sink into your subconscious somehow.
Yeah. Like I didn't know the thing about like not trying to analyze. So
Mm.
for 2 years, I just read as many books as I possibly could until I burned
Mm.
out. And then
Wow.
luckily, yeah, luckily there's like this spiritual guy, this elder guy here in Saigon. And I told him, I was like, damn, I got this headache. And he was like, why? I was like, I'm reading all these spiritual books. And then he just tells me, like, why don't you just chill out?
Yeah. Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I forgot I could do that. I forgot that was an option. I was so
Yeah, I
tired.
mean, yeah. I guess in the end, it's about doing what you feel attracted to. Like it's always about why you do what you do. If you read the books because you love the content and it really gives you a helpful perspective on life, then I think it's great. But of course, if you read the books because you feel like you should, or you think it's necessary to do that to become a better coach or so, uh,
Mm,
of course, it's worth questioning.
yeah,
Uh, and yeah, because I guess after all, there are many options to come closer to what many people would call enlightenment or expansion of consciousness. Of
mm,
course, also meditation, yoga. I've also participated in some active meditations, which was very interesting. It's like I think it's called an Osho meditation. That's how I got
uh,
to know it.
cool.
So yeah, there are lots of different exciting options.
Nice. So yeah, so do you do meditation with your clients too?
Yeah, yeah. It always depends on what the client needs. I have an elaborate questionnaire at the beginning of the first session that we go through together. But yeah, it turns out for many people, meditation is actually very helpful and helps them a lot. Yeah.
True.
So often I guide a meditation in a coaching session, and then afterwards um, I I just um, I just say again what we actually did in the meditation and why we did what we did. And of course, if someone is completely new to meditation, I start very simply. Um, by just relaxing the body in the beginning and then observing the breath. And when thoughts come in, that's no problem at all. Just return to observing the breath. So that's how I
Nice.
usually start. Yeah.
That's clear too. It's like clear instructions.
Mm.
Because I was trying to think also, how can I help them stay grounded? But maybe the breath is just maybe the best option.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, using the breath as an anchor helps immensely. Still helps me today. It's like it's something that helps at all levels, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dang, I have a friend who's new to meditation. Shout out to my friend Rafa. Do you have any advice for someone who's new to it?
Um, I think even more important than meditation, or one box you would need to check before meditating, I think, is making sure that you do enough sports. If you don't have any dangerous physical conditions, if you don't have any dangerous health conditions, then doing enough sports um, helps you to release stress a
Mhm.
lot. So I think that's the most helpful, to release stress, because if you don't do that and you start meditating, even though you still have all that stress in your body that you didn't get out through exercise, then you are in that situation where you are like, oh no, I can't sit still. I'm doing this wrong,
Mm.
and yeah, it makes it harder to meditate. But of course, nevertheless, it can still happen that you sit in meditation and you still, even though you did exercise even the same day, it can still happen that you have difficulties sitting still or so. But my advice in that situation is just keep going for this one meditation. If it doesn't become too hard, just go for 8 minutes at the beginning. 8 minutes are totally fine for the beginning. Um, and yeah, just do your best to just close your eyes and observe the breath. And to calm down, it can also be helpful to practice deep, long breaths in the beginning.
Mm.
So just to summarize, because I guess I made a few points here, uh, check if you do enough exercise in a healthy way for you, and then tend to meditate after you've done exercise. And if you need to calm down further, you can use a deep, elongated breath, just inhaling deeply and then exhaling deeply for 5 to 10 times at the beginning of the meditation or so.
Nice. That's like breathing into your stomach, right? Like where your stomach
Yeah,
expands.
exactly. Into the belly, yeah. Mm.
Cool. Yeah, we can do that. Awesome.
Yeah. Mm. And yeah, one thing, if you don't mind, I would be interested in hearing from you is I saw on your Instagram that you are a Mind Valley certified coach.
Ah,
I
yeah.
didn't do that specific program. I just wanted to ask, what is it like? Because I've heard of Mind Valley before. I think it's pretty famous in that way, pretty well known.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, what if you could say roughly what like topics or modules did it cover, or what did you like the
Mm.
most about it?
I love the course on money EQ. Like
Ah,
taking
wow.
like yeah, changing the way that you emotionally feel about money. That was pretty cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Could you go a bit more deeply in it? Like, what does it cover? Does it cover like belief systems about money?
Yeah, right. It makes you realize like where you learned how to feel about money, like usually from your parents because they felt about money a certain way.
Mm,
And one visualization he does is like imagine there's like a whole bunch of money sitting in a chair across from you, and how does that money feel? And is it saying anything to you?
mm,
And
that's
if he's
amazing.
talking, is he angry? Is he nice? Is he annoyed? Like how does he feel?
That's a great exercise. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right because like, they're saying like yeah, like some people will label all rich people as evil. So
Mm.
then by doing that, they're blocking themselves from getting the money they actually want.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But the maybe like the best thing I did from Mind Valley was getting the certification. That was like a
Mm.
different thing. And that was cool because the people I met there are like feel like they're on the same journey as me. And
Mm,
same journey as you too. You're on that journey.
mm, yeah. Yeah, having that community of like-minded people is super valuable. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
And one of them is coaching me right now because like I'm new to coaching. So she's showing me like
Mm.
the business parts of it and stuff. So shout out to Pratana.
Nice. Wow, that's amazing. It's great to have someone like a friend or colleague who you can work together with like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. And also what you said about the money part is really interesting to me because it really fits what I heard about the most effective way to change limiting beliefs,
Mm.
which is first write down the limiting belief, and then a second step, who whom did I got that belief from, or who taught me
Uh-huh.
consciously or unconsciously this belief. And then the next question is, was this person an expert at this topic?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a cool question because usually they are not.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there are several more steps which are basically about you finally seeing how this limiting belief is unsensical and how much you would benefit from turning the belief around into the positive opposite. Yeah.
Dude, I wonder how Krishnamurti would handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Hmm. Maybe he would just not bother about it so much, but just notice how he already feels fulfilled and very very good, very present, very fulfilled in his current situation.
Yeah.
So he doesn't feel a lack of money or so. He kind of already has that feel of abundance, which may
Yeah.
attract more money either way. Who knows?
Right. Yeah, I guess if he wanted to do that. Like, he did like tour the world and stuff, right? And talk at different places.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
cool.
Yeah.
I remember, or I thought I heard him say somewhere like, I have no beliefs.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Um, I mean, when you're so expanded and you identify yourself so much as pure consciousness, I would at least imagine that beliefs and other psychological constructs feel very, very detached, very far away from you. I could
Yeah,
imagine.
it's like games. It's like just playing games.
Yeah.
Do you play video games?
Not so much. I used to play Clash Royale a lot and FIFA. Like
Mm.
now, I think it's called FC 24 or so. And yeah.
True.
And
Like
you?
what I used to play FIFA too, back when I used to play. But I also like to play some RPG games like Final Fantasy. Have you heard
Hmm.
of Final Fantasy?
I've heard of it, but I don't think I know what exactly it is.
Okay, okay. No, it's all good. I play a lot of FIFA though, like from like FIFA 94 on
Wow. Wow.
until maybe I forget 2018 or something. I don't know.
Wow. Well, I guess in that case you look much younger than you are.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I'm 33.
Ah, okay. Hmm.
Yeah, how did you?
I'm 22.
Oh, true, nice. Cool. Dang, I didn't know about Christian
Um,
merch until I was like 29, I think. That's
hmm.
awesome.
Yeah. And what's your favorite team in FIFA?
Um, like my favorite team in general is only the Peruvian national football team.
Oh,
But
nice.
then I will follow any clubs that have players from Peru too.
Hmm.
So right now in
Yeah.
Germany, that's zero. But we had some before. Right now it's zero.
Cool.
I think is Claudio Pizarro still famous over there?
Yeah, actually, he is. I think most Bundesliga fans know him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, he's played for I think at least three clubs in Germany,
yeah,
Bremen, Munich, and Cologne. So
that's
yeah,
true.
I think he's very well known over here.
Dude, they love like he gets more love in Germany than in Peru.
Wow. Well,
Yeah,
he was very successful in the Bundesliga. I don't know about his successes in Peru. But yeah, he was a very good player, I guess.
Dude, he's such a good player, but I think he just had bad luck in the national team. So like back in Peru, everybody feels like I don't know, like disappointed in him.
Okay.
But now it's changing. Now some people are saying, nah, he was cool. I mean, he did play for Bayern Munich and Chelsea and stuff.
Yeah. Mm,
He was a good player.
true. Yeah,
Wait, do you know
definitely.
Jefferson Farfan?
Yeah, yeah, he played for Schalke.
Yeah, they're for Schalke. Yeah. Then there's some
Yeah.
more. But right now there's zero for now. We had a guy play for St. Pauli.
I
Is
don't remember.
Do you know that too? Or we had a guy and he also played for Eintracht Frankfurt. I think.
Yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's your favorite team?
Cologne.
Achu Pizarro played there.
Yeah.
And also Podolski, right?
Yes, right.
Dude, he's good. I remember him in his
Yeah.
first World Cup. That was so sick.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he was
So,
a very good player, and I think he's still very fond of Cologne. He visits the game and stuff. I think they're gonna have a farewell game for him soon, as far
cool.
as I'm informed.
They
Yeah,
should, man. He was a fucking good player.
yeah.
Wait, so what's happening to Germany in the World Cups now? Why are they getting eliminated in the first round?
Yeah, I think they had some very difficult years after winning the World Cup in 2014. To be honest, I'm having a hard time explaining it as well because they had such good players.
Right.
Uh, I don't know. I think they might have been a bit overwhelmed, maybe even just subconsciously by all the media and maybe the expectations being so high, and then
Mm.
um, there's they tend to get dragged or they put themselves into political debates
Oh,
sometimes.
really? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at a very basic level, which I'm not saying it's totally bad. I think that what they're doing it for a good cause
Mm.
usually, but yeah, um, I think what's best for footballers in that situation, maybe just not bothering too much with the media and just doing their thing, having fun on the pitch,
True,
and yeah,
man.
expressing their love for football on the pitch, and yeah, of course, being a great team. Um, I think at in the end, that's I guess even an important asset for many people and also in other careers to mainly love what they do and yeah, trying to get as good as possible on that and not um, not being distracted too easily by opinions of others, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
True. Just focus on the game.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Yeah. And yeah, I think you can even connect it to their latest performance in the European Championship, where they actually performed quite well. They were eliminated against Spain, which ended up winning the cup in
Mm.
the final. Um, but apart from that, they played a good tournament, and I think it's also connected to them having grown together as a team and really living that passion for football again. I think if you look at the coach, Julian Nagelsmann, he's just 100% passionate about building this team and yeah, playing great football and achieving great results.
True, man. Who was the last coach that was the coach for a long time? Remember?
I think before Nagelsmann there was Hansi Flick, who now coaches Barcelona.
Damn.
Uh, yeah, and before I don't want to say anything, but I think right before was Jogi Löw, who coached the team for many years.
That's the
Yeah,
guy I remember. I
yeah.
remember like there's videos that like during the game he's watching the game and then he'll like touch his balls and smell his fingers.
Yes, well, he was very in the zone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's staying present. He's staying grounded in the present.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it led to success, at least in that tournament.
Yeah, it worked. It worked. That's all. That was the secret. That was the key. That's sick, dude. Dang, yeah, the Peruvian national team is doing terrible right now, man. They're last. They're last in all South America. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, do they still have a chance to participate in the next World Cup?
We still have a chance because there's like extra spots, you know. So
Nice.
if we can at least get in the top 7, then we have a chance. I think we can do that.
Yeah,
Like, come
best of
on,
luck.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
man.
would be very cool. I have a friend who also has family in Peru. So yeah,
Cool.
I sympathize with them. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, because they're so passionate. Like the fans are crazy.
Mm.
Remember in 2018, like Peru won the best fans of the World Cup or something because they're just
Oh
crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I can imagine. I don't remember that specific award, but yeah, I can imagine.
Dude, and like we were about to play in Qatar and then we lost the final match, like the playoff game before Qatar. We lost that one
Okay, wow.
to
That's very
Australia.
unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Dude, yeah, that was painful.
Mm. Was it a close match or?
Dude, it was so close. And like, do you
Oh no.
remember do you remember in the World Cup when Holland played against Costa Rica and they fucking switched the goalkeeper during the penalty kicks?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They did the
Mm.
same thing. They switched the goalkeeper at the penalty kicks, and the goalkeeper that came on, he was just fucking being a monkey like this, like a
Wow.
like a monkey, like trying to distract everyone.
Mm.
And the Peruvian goalkeeper made this mistake. He wrote on a piece of paper where he thinks everybody is going to kick. He wrote it down, and then
Mm.
the Australian goalkeeper found the paper and threw it away.
Oh no. I think I read about that somewhere.
I don't know
Um,
why didn't he hide it in his sock or something? That's what I'm thinking. Like, why did he fucking leave it out there?
yes, that's true though,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. It's crazy
Mm.
because like Peruvians are usually proud of being so like street smart. Like nobody's gonna steal my shit because and this guy got robbed by a random Australian guy.
That's actually very funny.
Dude, and when Australia played in the World Cup, the monkey guy, he didn't play one minute on the
Oh,
bench the whole
okay.
World Cup. Yeah. But they were there because of him.
Mm. So, yeah, that's also something I'm curious about. So, I guess you're kind of interested in football, and do you have other interests apart from mindfulness and coaching and yeah, football? And what else are you interested in your free time?
Um, Me and my friends are reading some books right now. I'm reading Mastery with my girlfriend.
Oh, nice. Oh, reading books with someone else is always cool. So you also have something to discuss,
Yeah,
something.
yeah. And I'm trying to like the way I take notes on the book is just if I read something that I feel connects with me, I'll type it down. Maybe it's just one word or maybe it's a sentence, whatever. Like I'll just keep track of it. And it helps me to understand the book better. Because I did
Mm,
that for Power of Now last month and I was like, holy shit. I didn't even know it was like this.
mm.
I was like, damn.
I think that's a great approach. Yeah. Mm.
And maybe when you read it again next year, something else will resonate with you. It'll be something else.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens to me all the time also with videos. Uh like I'm in a mentoring program where there are many videos in that you can watch. And there's a video which is like 2 years old, a master class. And now I'm creating the podcast for this academy. So I'm creating that podcast, and I chose this video to make it a podcast episode. And wow, it blew my mind. So many new learnings that I kind of didn't notice the previous time. So
Mm,
yeah, reading things or listening to things twice or even more than 2 times can be very valuable, I think. Yeah.
yeah. Yo, do you know the conversation between Jay Krishnamurti and David Bohm?
No, I don't think so.
They have
Tell me about it.
they have the audio on YouTube. Somehow somebody recorded that. It's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Or you can yeah, or you can get a PDF version. Maybe it's easier to consume that way because Krishnamurti's voice, he's like an old man, and
Mm,
and he's like coughing and shit.
mm.
But the conversation is so good because it's Krishnamurti and I think he's a physicist or something. I forget.
Mm,
But imagine like they actually get each other.
mm. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. I think it's in general, it's amazing how much good content there is on YouTube. Like so many good podcasts and videos with very, very well-known speakers, very highly qualified speakers. Um, and yeah, for example, right now I got a second chance to test YouTube Premium, so I can download the videos and listen to them while like podcasts while walking in the forest, which is amazing.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Mm. It's a great resource.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Are you using AI for anything?
Um, Not too much to be honest. I used to create some images with AI for Instagram posts sometimes, like these animated, dreamy visuals.
Mm,
And sometimes when I need to get ideas for something, I ask ChatGPT for ideas. Besides, of course, also thinking myself, but even when I came to some conclusions or ideas by myself, I still look up, okay, maybe ChatGPT has another cool approach, which is also helpful. For example, lately I I had to find a name for an afternoon course, which I'm doing for my job at a school.
mm,
Yeah, they still needed a name for the course, and I wanted to come up with something kind of funny, kind of interesting. And yeah, so I thought about it myself, but I also asked ChatGPT, and yeah, and I think in the cases like this, it's very helpful. Yeah, how do you go about it?
nice.
About it?
AI, I've been using AI to make reels. Like if you have any like podcasts that you like, or even your own podcast, and you record, just say like 1 hour of footage, you can plug it into this website where it cuts it into reels for you
Oh yeah,
and subtitles it for you. And it knows when the conversation changes topic. So like it's not random. Like it knows when you're talking about specific things.
that's amazing. I forgot about that. Is it in video AI?
It's something like that. This is Vizard, like
Okay.
Vizard.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, and you get
Cool.
like was it maybe 300 free minutes per month or something? Something like that.
That's generous, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Although now they expire faster. Uh,
Well, yeah.
oh
That's
yo,
amazing. It's very helpful.
this yeah, this Zoom is gonna close itself soon because I have the free version.
Yeah, I
But
think
I'm
with Google Meet, the free calls last longer, I think.
oh true.
But yeah, yeah.
Oh nice, nice. I haven't used that one before, I think. Maybe once
Yeah,
during
it's
COVID.
not so well known. Yeah, yeah.
Can you
Mm.
record too?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. I mean, do you want to keep chilling or are you good to go for today?
Mm, to be honest, I don't really care. I'm fine with both. I don't know if you have any topics left that you would like to talk about. But yeah, I'm good either way.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess we could just keep going for the last 2 minutes and then see if we're finished or not. Maybe if
Yeah,
that's not
true.
too spontaneous.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, do you have like an outline for what would you like your own roadmap to be in the next years? I guess you would like to expand your coaching business, right? Or what do you have on the horizon?
Yeah, definitely. I want to live in
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah, amazing. Nice.
I went to Miami last in June with my dad, and I didn't expect to think much about it, but when I was there, I really liked it a lot.
Hmm. Yeah, I've heard great things about it. I heard about people moving from California to Miami because it's so cool. Yeah,
Dude, the temperature is like here in Saigon, it's like tropical.
Mm.
but everybody speaks Spanish, so that's like my environment. And it feels nice to be there.
Yeah, can
Like in
imagine.
like in Miami, like if you only speak Spanish and that's still good enough to get around and like go to the shops and stuff. Everybody speaks Spanish.
Mm. That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. After all, I got some second thoughts about the timing, because actually, for my situation, it might be better if we finish now and maybe hop on another call another time, but like finish for now, because it is one of the busier days, if that's
true.
fine with you.
Yeah, man, that's totally cool.
Yeah.
We have less than 1 minute left. I don't know how many seconds, but we have. Yeah,
Well,
bro. Nice to meet you, man.
yeah, nice to meet you too. I think I'm very happy about this conversation, and that we got to meet, and we are now connected on etc. It was very nice.
Yeah, dude. Let's collaborate on something for sure. I mean, it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
All the best, man.